development report published by the World Bank. World Bank located in America. We see World Development Report published by the World Bank. World Bank is located in America. It is located in America. World Bank another name is World Bank, another name is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. Reconstruction and Development. Students, here World Development Report published by the World Bank. World Bank is located in America. Here World Bank has one other name, that is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. This World Development Report classified the countries with the help of per capita income. Say again, World Development Report classified the countries with the help of per capita income. Now we know what is the per capita income. Per capita income is average income. Per capita income is average income or one person income in a country. Per capita income means is a average income of people in a country during a year. This is called as the per capita income. Next, we know the national income. What is mean by national income? Total value of goods and services produced in a year in a country. This is called as a national income. National income is nothing but nation income. One nation income in a particular period in a country. This is called as the national income. How to find the per capita income or average income? Total population of country. Total population of country. Total income by total population. Total income by total population. Equal to per capita income. Total income by total population equal to per capita income. Here, World Development Report classified the countries in three types with the help of per capita income. Let us see classifications of countries. Here, our currency is rupee in India. Our currency is rupee in India. It is a dollar. Dollar in America. It is a pound. Pound in England. England currency is a pound. Dollar is a American currency. Rupee is in our Indian currency. It is euro. It is a euro currency. Now we see the classifications of countries with the help of per capita income. First one is developed countries. Developed countries. Developed countries has 12,600 above. These countries are developed countries. Second one is developing countries. Developing countries. $1,035 to $12,600. Developing countries income between the $1,035 to $12,600. These countries are called developing countries. Next, third one is underdeveloped countries. Underdeveloped countries are low income countries. Below the $1,035. Here, World Development Report classified the countries with the help of per capita income 3 categories. First one is developed countries or rich countries. These rich countries has $12,600 above. Those countries has $12,600 above. Those countries are coming under the rich countries. Next, the second one is developing countries. Those countries have $1,035 to $12,600 between. Those countries are between these dollars to these dollars. That countries are coming into the developing countries are middle class, middle income countries. First one is rich income countries. Second one is middle income countries or developing countries. Third one is underdeveloped countries or low income countries. Low income countries. Those countries has below the $1,035 per capita income. That countries are called underdeveloped countries or low income countries. It is the classifications of the World Development Report. It is very important to comparing to the countries. Different countries have different goals, different aspirations. One country development is not another country development. Next, we see the comparison of countries. Comparison of countries. 1 decade ago, we are under the underdeveloped countries. 1 decade ago, we are under the underdeveloped countries or low income countries. Now, today, we are come to the developing countries or middle class income countries. So, our per capita income is increasing. That's why we are coming under the middle class countries, middle class income countries and developing countries.
Students, all of you look at the table 3. Table 3 indicates per capita income per annum of select states. Here, first one is Punjab, second one is Himachal Pradesh, third one is Bihar. States are there in this table. Here, 3 states are there in this table. Punjab per capita income is 78,000 rupees. Himachal per capita income is 74,000 rupees. Bihar per capita income is 25,000 rupees. In this table, which state has the highest per capita income, students? Very good. Punjab has highest per capita income. Which state has lowest per capita income, students? Very nice. That is Bihar. Bihar has lowest per capita income. Because In Bihar state, most of the people illiterates. They did not have proper job and proper work. So, Bihar least in position. Bihar least position in per capita income. Now we see the table 4. Students, this table indicates some comparative data of select states. In this table, we observe the states, their IMR, literacy rate and net attendance rate. IMR means infant mortality rate out of 1000 live children born. The number of children who die within 1 year. This is called infant mortality rate. Literacy rate means it measures the percentage of literate population in the 7 and above age group. Net attendance rate. Out of the total number of children in age group 6 to 17, the percentage of children attending school. Students, here Punjab infant mortality rate is 42. It is higher than the Himachal Pradesh. Punjab per capita income is higher than the Himachal Pradesh. Here, Punjab state did not provide the sufficient health facilities. That's why Punjab infant mortality rate is higher than the Himachal Pradesh, that is 42. Here, Himachal Pradesh per capita income is lesser than the Punjab, but this state provide good health facilities to their people. That's why Himachal Pradesh infant mortality rate is low. Himachal Pradesh literacy rate is also high because Himachal Pradesh government established schools provide quality education to the students. Himachal Pradesh net attendance rate is higher than the Punjab and Bihar. Here, Bihar is least position in infant mortality rate, literacy rate and net attendance rate also, because Bihar government did not provide good health facilities and education facilities to the people. HDI means Human Development Report. Here, Human Development Report published by United Nations Development Program. UNDP means United Nations Development Program. UNDP compares countries based on the education levels of the people, their health status and per capita income. Table 5 indicates some data regarding India and its neighbors for 2013. Here, notes to table 5. HDI means Human Development Index. HDI ranks in above table are out of 177 countries in all. Life expectancy at birth denotes the average expected length of life of a person at the time of birth. It is called a life expectancy at birth. Average years of schooling. Average number of years of education received by people ages 25 and older. Next, expected years of schooling. Number of years of schooling that a child of school entrance age can expect to receive given the present enrollment rates. Next, what is meant by per capita income? Per capita income is calculated in US dollars for all countries so that one can compare. It is also done in a way so that every dollar would buy the same amount of goods and services in any country. Students, here 6 countries are there in this table: Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh and Nepal. Here some criteria are taken in this table: per capita income, life expectancy rate, average years of schooling, expected years of schooling and Human Development Index rank in the world. Here Sri Lanka is highest HDI rank, that is 92. It is the highest rank. Sri Lanka per capita income is $5,170. It is higher than the India per capita income. Sri Lanka life expectancy is 75.1. It is also higher than the India's life expectancy rate. Here Sri Lanka average years of schooling also high compared to the India. Expected years of schooling 12.7. It is also high in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka HDI rank is 92. It is the highest rank in the given table. Next we see the Nepal. Nepal per capita is $1,137. India per capita income is higher than the Nepal per capita income. But Nepal life expectancy rate is higher than the India. Nepal life expectancy rate is 69.1. India life expectancy rate is 65.8. It is lower than the Nepal. So here India got 92 rank. This is highest rank in the given table. Nepal is least rank, that is 155 rank. India HDI rank is 136. Students, all of you look at the table 2. This table 2 indicates comparison of two countries. Here countries A and B and their monthly income of citizens in 2001 in rupees. Here for example, just imagine 5 members live in a country. One person monthly income is 9,500 rupees. Second person monthly income is 10,500 rupees. Third person income is 9,800 rupees. Fourth person income is 10,000 rupees. And fifth person income is 10,200 rupees. Total A country income is 50,000 rupees. In B country, 4 members monthly income is very low. Compare the A country persons. Students, which country do you want to live? Definitely, we want to live in A country. Here, A country persons have maximum equal wages. It is fulfill their needs and wants. B country people, they cannot fulfill their needs and wants. Students, all of you observe the Himachal Pradesh in India map. Himachal Pradesh located in hilly region. Sometimes snow may fall in this state. Government schools are more in Himachal Pradesh. Private schools are less in this state. Himachal Pradesh women give more importance to the girls' education. Himachal Pradesh women are working women. They have greater say in household decisions, including children's education, health, birth, uptaking, etc. Himachal mothers expect their daughters to work outside home after marriage. A welcome trend in Himachal Pradesh is the lower gender bias. It has been seen that Himachal women have a comparatively high involvement in social life and village politics. A active Mahila Mandals can be found in many villages. Students, all of you note down your homework. Identify the Himachal Pradesh and Kudankulam nuclear power project in India map. Second one is, what is the importance of girls' education? These are your homework. Thank you, students.